Hi students, in today's video we are going to discuss about Hi students, in today's video we are going to discuss about nomenclature nomenclature of an alkane. In our last video we discussed about alkane and their different types. Student, nomenclature involves naming of the compound, and there are two different types of systems of naming the organic compound. One is known as a common name system, and another is known as IUPAC system. In case of alkanes, common names are given for first three alkanes are like CH4, methane, C2S6, ethane, C3H8, propane. But after propane, each molecular formula represent more than one alkane. For example, if we take fourth member of alkane homologous series, it will have formula C4H10, and it will exhibit chain isomerism, and this formula represent two compounds like CH3, CH2 and CH3, and another one is CH3, CH, CH3, CH3. In common name system, we have to count all the carbon atom present in the compound, and for that we have to put root word or base word which indicate number of carbon in the compound, and for saturated nature of the compound ending characteristic will be ane. So in this compound there are four carbon atoms, so we can write but, and as the compound is saturated we can write here ane. For this compound is also the same name because four carbon atoms are there, but, and all single bonds are there, ane, so butane. But these compounds are different from each other, so their name must be different. For that purpose, we have to use some prefixes. In case of common name of alkane, we have to use prefixes like N, iso, and neo. N prefix is used when the alkane is straight chain. So total four carbon atoms are there, and the four carbon atom forms the straight chain of carbon atom. So we can use here prefix N butane. And for this it is branched chain alkane. In case of branched chain alkane, there are two prefixes. One is iso and another is neo. Iso prefix is used only when the second carbon of the alkane carries methyl group. So all four carbon atoms are there, all bonds are single bonds, so name is butane, but second carbon of this compound carries one methyl group, so we can use prefix iso. So name of this compound branched chain butane is isobutane and straight chain butane is N-butane. If we have to write the formula of N-pentane, then what should we do? As paint is there are five carbon atoms, one, two, and paint indicate five carbon, and N indicate they are in the form of straight chain, means five carbon chain will be there, and appropriate number of hydrogen to satisfy its tetravalency. So CS3, CH2, CS2, CS2, CS3. This will be the formula of N-pentane. Why we taken here N? Because the compound is straight chain. Why we written here pent? Because it contain five carbon atom. Why we taken here ANE? Because the compound is saturated. If we have to write the formula of isopentane, then there will be total 5 carbon atom, but amongst that 5 carbon, second carbon carries one methyl group and remaining carbon will be here. So total 5 carbon atoms are there, and second carbon carries methyl. So as 5 carbon atoms are there, we can write pent, and as all single bonds are there, means there is no double or triple bond, we can write ending characteristic ane, and second carbon carries methyl, so we can write here isopentane. So from name we are writing the formula, and from formula we are writing the name again. Now if we have to use prefix neo, or we can say that when this prefix neo is used, if the compound, if the alkane is branched chain and if it carries 2 methyl on second carbon, so this type of alkane, as it contain all 5 carbon atom, we can write pent. As there are all single bonds between carbon carbon and carbon hydrogen, we can write here ane, and as second carbon of this chain carries 2 methyl group 1 and 2, then we have to use here neo. So name of this compound is neopentane. So while observing the prefixes, we can decide how to arrange the chain of carbon atom. If n prefix is there, then in case of n pentane we write longest chain of 5 carbon. In case of isopentane, we have to write one methyl group on second carbon and total 5 carbon. In case of neopentane, we have to write 2 methyl group on second carbon and total 5 carbon. So these prefixes are used while naming the alkane according to common name system. If we have to write higher compounds, we will take some example. If we have the compound like this is bond line formula of one alkane. Now here how many carbon atoms are there? This end is first carbon, this corner second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. So there are total 8 carbon atom. We can write oct. As all single bonds are there, we can write ane, and there is no branching. All the 8 carbon forms a straight chain. Therefore, we can write prefix n-octane. If we have to write isooctane, then we should take one methyl group on second carbon. So this will be first carbon, this is second, third, fourth, here fifth, this one is sixth, and this one is seven, and this one is eighth carbon. So all carbon in this compound are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is oct. Then all single bonds ane, but it is not n octane because it has branching of one methyl group on second carbon. So we can write here iso. So name is isooctane. If we have to write neooctane, then there will be chain in which second carbon carries two methyl groups. Second carbon carries two methyl groups. So one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, and this one is eighth carbon. So total 8 carbon are there. We can write oct. Saturated compound, we can write ane. As second carbon carries two methyl group, we can write here neo. So this is n octane, this is isooctane, and this one is neooctane. If the given compound or given alkane is branched chain and the branching is on third, fourth carbon, and that may be either methyl or ethyl, common name system is not sufficient to give name for such compound. So these common names are used for simple alkanes which are straight chain carrying one branching of methyl on second carbon and carrying two methyl branches on second carbon. If the compound is complicated, common names are not used to indicate them. So more modern system is IUPAC system. Long form of IUPAC is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. This institute is at Geneva. It publishes rules to write the names of compound. That rules are termed as IUPAC rules, and names given according to that rules are the IUPAC names. What are different rules in IUPAC system? So first rule is to select the longest continuous chain of carbon atom in the alkane or in any organic compound. For example, we have this molecular formula. You can understand well these are the bond line formulae. Here one methyl group is there. Here one ethyl group is there. Hmm? First rule, we have to select the longest continuous chain of carbon atom. In this one will be first carbon, this is second, this is third, this is fourth. Or we can go by this direction. This one will be four, this one will be fifth, this one will be sixth, this one will be seventh. Or if we go by this direction, this will be sixth one, this will be seventh one, this will be eighth one, and this will be ninth one. So there are three different chains. One, two, three, four means this chain contain four carbon atom. And if we go by this direction, there will be total 7 carbon, and if we go by this way, we'll get 9 carbon in the compound. Rule tells us that select the longest continuous chain of carbon atom in the compound. So this will be the selected chain of carbon atoms. After selecting the chain of carbon atom, decide the root word which indicate total number of carbon atoms in the selected chain. So there are 9 carbon atoms in selected chain. So to indicate number of carbon 9, we have to use word non. Hmm? And for saturated nature, we have to write here ANE. And this non word indicate there is chain of 9 carbon atoms. But this name does not give what are the substituent and where are that substituent. So the third carbon carries one methyl group and here fifth carbon carries ethyl group. So this methyl and ethyl are the substituent on longest chain. That substituent should be named and numbering is also given. Numbering rule, numbering is given from that end to the selected chain which is nearer to substituent. Now if we go by this end, we will get first substituent on third carbon, and if we go by this way we will get first substance on 1 2 3 4 fifth carbon. So first substituent gets 3 is the lowest number rule. So numbering started from this end 1 2 3 4 5. This one is the correct numbering. So after numbering we have to identify substituent and that substituent attached to which carbon of the longest chain, that also we have to decide. So this is one carbon substituent which is methyl and is present on which carbon, 1 2 3 third carbon, so we can write 3 methyl, and on fourth carbon there is ethyl, so we can write 1 2 3 4 5. Fifth carbon carries ethyl group, so we can write 5 ethyl. Now these two are the substituent and which are present on the alkane having longest chain of 9 carbon. But out of 9 carbon, which carbon carries this substituent? So we can say that methyl is carried by third carbon and ethyl is carried by fifth carbon. So name of this substituent should be written before the name of this parent alkane alphabetically. So ethyl we have to write first and then methyl. So total name of this alkane will be what? 5 ethyl, 5 ethyl, 3 methyl nonane. Why nonane? Because there is ring of, sorry, chain of 9 carbon atoms. Why 5 methyl? Fifth carbon of that chain carries ethyl group. And why 3 methyl? Because methyl group is present on third carbon of the 9 carbon containing chain. So total name is 5 ethyl 3 methyl nonane. Now these are the different rules for writing the names of alkane according to IUPAC system. Which are that rules? One is select longest chain, second one is number, count the carbon in longest chain and decide a root word. After that, rule for numbering is started from that end which is nearer to substituent attached carbon. Now if the given compound contains substituent on same distance, like here ethyl group and here methyl group. Now numbering is started from which end? Because this is one end of the carbon chain and this one is another end of the carbon chain. So this one end gives substituent attached carbon earlier than this end. So numbering is started from this end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. If this CH3 or carbon is present on third carbon, here both ends are similar. From this end, substituent is on first, second, third carbon, and from this end, substituent on first substituent is on third carbon, first, second, third. So, which end should be selected for numbering? For that purpose, we have to decide alphabetical priority of the substituent. So this group is methyl group and this one is ethyl. So numbering is started from the end which is nearer to ethyl group. So correct numbering will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. As there are total 6 carbon atoms in longest chain, we can write hex. As all single bond, we can write ane, and there are two substituent. One is methyl and another is ethyl. So ethyl we have to write first, which is attached to third carbon. So we can write 3 ethyl and methyl is on fourth carbon. So we can write 4 methyl. So complete IUPAC name of the compound having this type of carbon skeleton will be 3 ethyl 4 methyl hexane. So students, it should be remembered that while writing IUPAC name of alkane, first we have to select the longest chain, then by counting the total number of carbon in longest chain, we have to write the uh, name of alkane. If branching is there, numbering is started from that end which is nearer to uh, branch, and while writing different alkyl group, we have to arrange their name alphabetically. If two or more similar alkyl groups are there, then for two similar di prefix is used, for three similar tri prefix is used. Means if we have alkane like this neopentane from common name, this one, total 5 carbon, second carbon carries 2 methyl. According to common name system, it becomes neopentane. We should not have confusion while naming the compounds. Here, according to IUPAC, we have to select longest chain. It is of 3 carbon atoms, so we can write prop. As all single bond, we can write ane, and number is given to selected chain. So this second carbon carries 2 methyl. Methyl are 2, so we can say that dimethyl, and that 2 methyl are present on second carbon, so we can write 2 comma 2 dash. Means while writing similar alkyl group, if they are 2 we have to use di, and their locants means where they are present is given by number, and in between number comma is used, and to separate the number from word hyphen or dash is used. So IUPAC name of this neopentane will be 2,2-dimethyl propane. If we have to write 2, 3, 4 trimethyl heptane, Then what should we do? As this word hept indicate there are 7 carbon in longest chain, we'll write first 7 carbon. Then give numbering from any end, 6, 7. Tri means 3, methyl means CS3, and they are present on second, third, and fourth carbon. This is second carbon which carries methyl. This is third carbon which carries methyl. This is fourth carbon which carries methyl. So to account for tetravalency of carbon, we can write CS3, CH, 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 CS2, CS2, CS3. So this will be the formula of 2,3,4 trimethyl heptane. So students, likewise we can give common and IUPAC name to different kind of alkanes. You try from exercise given in NCERT book, and any difficulty you ask to me, will stop here. Thank you.